pornography at the taxpayer's expense. Mr. Maguire. Mr. President, a month ago I began receiving letters and phone calls from constituents throughout the country regarding artwork by Celia Merode and other so-called artists. The messages are full of disgust, indignation, and concern for our country's future. They said you should be ashamed of using taxpayers' money to pay for this vulgar garbage. The artwork by this Merode is a photograph of the artist, if she can be called that, mocking the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, while holding herself in the position of Christ on the cross. Another cross is seen on her naked chest, painted on with menstrual blood and human feces. This artist received $10,000 for this work from the National Endowment for the Arts through the Stanton Gallery in New York City. I am not questioning this artist's right to use free speech in this matter, no matter how odious it might be. But if Miss Merode believes she can use the hard-working taxpayers' dollars to make such blasphemous work, if she believes that the endowment may be used to attack our deepest, most important American ideals, then there is something horribly wrong with how funding is dispersed through the NEA. It is a disgusting defiance of the endowment's responsibilities to have contributed to this exhibition. I have here in my hand the brochure that accompanied this artist's exhibit. Instead of declining funds, the endowment allowed its name to be proudly included on this document as a major contributor. I won't do the chamber the disfavor of showing you all the works that appear in this brochure. The photo on the easel that I'll reveal in a moment will leave you aghast enough. Mr. President, this work is so horrendous that 20 of my Senate colleagues have co-signed a letter of protest against the NEA. My greatest apologies to the chamber, but as you can see here on the easel, the image is beyond distasteful. I'm sure that even more of my colleagues will co-sign now that they too have a moment to judge for themselves. The purpose for which the endowment was established, and I quote, was to support the survival of the best of all forms that reflect the American heritage in its full range of cultural and ethnic diversity, and to provide national leadership on behalf of the art. Mr. President, funding Merode's work is a gross perversion of those principles. If artists want to be deplorable or vulgar, they might have that right, but not with the taxpayers' dollars, and not with the blessing of this great nation's name. This is despicable. Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that the letter to the National Endowment for the Arts be printed in the record.